Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, I am Anna Maria and you are watching Miracle Orchids, the place you can learn everything there is to know about growing orchids. So in this video we are doing an unboxing video from Orchid Garden in Poland. So here is the box I have received. And I have ordered myself some super nice orchids. This is a common order with a friend, so not all of them are belonging to me, but we are going to unbox them anyway. Okay, look how nice they put them. Look at that! And the package arrived really fast to my country, so let's see how these babies like. This is a Monniera Jumbo Delight Jumbo Orchid. So this is belonging to my friend. I will actually leave it like this because I need to ship it to her, but we can see it has a lot of roots and the orchid herself looks very nice. I think this is flowering size and is about to push up a spike at any moment now, because the cane here, the suitable, is as big as it will get, so that is a super nice orchid. And this is a Flat Clarkiara After Dark Sunset Valley Orchids again, for my friend. This orchid has a bit of a fungal attack on the leaves, or I think these are spider mites. I think it has both of them, to be quite honest. Yeah, well, it is normal on transport, sometimes they don't fare well, and it is not a huge problem because the catasetum orchid is going to lose all its leaves. The suitable is already mature, so all it has to do now it is to lose its leaves, and the orchid will not bloom this year anyway because it is a seedling. So I need to find the bag. I think I like more the bags that are inside the pot than like this, because it is so easy to get them lost and forget what you ordered, especially if you are ordering more orchids which look similar. They packed the orchids really nice. They're safe, they don't move, but they pack them a bit moist, which I guess was okay because the weather was so hot. Oopsie, okay, this is bad. So here it is smelling at rot, and this suitable, it is moving. Look at that. I don't think this orchid has many roots, and so I'm not sure what it happened here. Look at that. Maybe it only needs staking because it's so heavy. I'm really not sure. I actually want to reach these orchids. I ordered myself another Millennium Magic because the one from Corina is doesn't really seem to grow very well for me. I'm not sure if it is sick or just because it is a seedling. So I saw they have it on sale a bit more cheap, so I decided to take one, and we can see it is quite plump. So this is my Catasetum Millennium Magic. It is the one with the gorgeous black blooms. And the one from Corina is having a growing suitable, but the thing is that it doesn't really grow roots or anything, so yeah, this one is much more healthy. I see here already pushing up a new growth. This suitable is fully mature and soon enough it will lose all its leaves. So I think this is much more healthier. The one from Corina is coming from Canada, so maybe it's still adjusting to my environment. I wanted a replacement just to be safe, that I don't lose this orchid, because I want her so bad in my collection. I'm really pleased. This is actually my first orchid from this order. All of them are going to get sprayed with an insecticide as a prevention. That is what I always do with orchids, with new orchids, because I am sick of transferring diseases in my collection. Oh my god! And I have purchased a blooming Phalaenopsis species, a Phalaenopsis Bellina actually. More, oh my god, this is a broken bud. But I guess it can always grow more. I'm still happy that I have blooms that fared the transport. She shipped it wet, which I guess it is good, because my orchid is very hydrated. The buds did not drop at all. And the orchid has 2 spikes. I'm seeing here a bug, I think. I will squish it. Was a spider anyway. Look at these blooms, it is so gorgeous. Let's see. Well, at the moment it does not smell. This is a faded bloom. So I have here a spike and here another one which needs a bit of training to grow like this. And here I have 2 buds and growing roots, and look how many roots I have. This is so nice. Thank you so much. This was actually the reason for me ordering. I wanted a Bellina so bad, and I did not have any. I have the Violacea, I have the Phalaenopsis cross, let's say, if I remember, the Princess Caiulani Miki with the gorgeous blooms. Now I have the Schilleriana, but I did not have the Bellina, and I wanted her very bad. So here she is, and the leaves look very nice. These are spots from the or residues actually from the fungicide and insecticide they spray the orchids with. This is actually a very good practice, and I don't mind at all that the leaves look like this. This can be cleaned easily. I will just leave it because I also spray my orchids. It looks very nice. Okay guys, so unfortunately my camera got out of battery, but here we are back. So I also got this pretty little seedling SLC, basically a Cattleya jewel box dark waters. This has gorgeous red blooms, and I just cannot wait to see her in bloom. She is very healthy. It has quite a lot of fruits, as you can see, and they are starting to branch out. It has 2 directions of growth, which is very good. And here we can see that the roots are getting a bit blacked, so this means the media is old and needs to be changed. This orchid will get potted into a self-watering pot with a wick, because it's a seedling and it will need quite a lot of moisture, of course in semi-hydro. This is the Monniera Millennium Magic that my friend got. This one is just now starting to wake up the new growth. Also very plump, like pretty much like an onion. This type of suitable at this size, it reminds me of Encyclia orchids. Anyway, let's see, the leaves are still looking good, and here is the tag. And her last orchid was a Catasetum pileatum variety alba, a species I believe, which looks quite nice. This leaf seems a bit bended, but it can still function. It is looking quite good. I believe I see a bit of browning here inside, but that must be only the lack of sunlight. I don't think it is rotting, or I hope not. Anyway, It has a back suitable, which is plump. It is potted in moss and it seems quite okay. So I'm sure she will be very happy with her order. I know I am ecstatic with mine. And actually, let me show you the Phalaenopsis again. So here is my Phalaenopsis Bellina, and we can see she loves the sun. The leaves are quite warm because right now we are having 29 Celsius in my balcony. The blooms will face the light in time. This one was hidden under the leaf, so that is that. And soon enough she will get potted into something different. I really don't like when I have aerial roots which are going into other directions than inside the pot, because it is very easy for an orchid to get infected by a disease like this. So I want to prevent that. So she will get potted properly once I get a self-watering pot. And here is my little monniera millennium magic. For now it will stay like this. It will not be watered because it is not growing at the moment. It is in the dormancy period. It is shedding off the leaves, and here I have a little new growth. So once that new growth will have at least 2 leaves and will have some growing root tips, I will start to water it, but then she will get repotted as well. And with that being said, guys, now I want to do the update on the orchids that I have from this company, because I have quite a few of them and they are doing really well for me. Okay guys, so now let's do the update on the orchids that I have from Orchid Garden. So here in front of you, you have a very pretty Cattleya. This is a Cattleya ludemaniana crossed with Cattleya ludemaniana blanca crossed with Cattleya ludemaniana agminada. This is an orchid species and she is super pretty. I will try to put a pop-up with the blooms. It is well established in semi-hydro. This is the newest leaf, looks pretty nice, and here I have a little new growth. Hopefully next year it will bloom, because this one was not a flowering size when I purchased it, but I do know that it is a small sized Cattleya, so it will not grow any bigger than this. Next we have this gorgeous Phalaenopsis Sweet Memory. Leodoro Sweet Memory. She's in bloom, as you can see. I'm quite disappointed by the display. I mean, the orchid is very healthy. As you can see, the newest leaf is absolutely huge. It seems that my Phalaenopsis absolutely love the supplementation of silicone. She did grow this big leaf this year, and this one, this is a sunburn. That was my cause. So it was my fault. I put the orchid pretty much here too close to the glass, so which got very warm and it burned it. It produced this, I think it is about 60 centimeters long spike, but only 2 blooms. They are lasting very well though. They are in bloom for about 2 months now. And now she is growing a new spike in here, but I believe that the poor number of blooms this season, it is caused by the fact that last year she produced keiki, and that keiki was detached this spring from the orchid. So I think that she is still recovering from that, even though she is growing bigger and bigger leaves. And look at this, it is a huge leaf. She's not yet fully established, let's say, after that process, but the blooms are super pretty and they are so fragrant. I really believe you should have this orchid, guys. Very easy to grow. It does not like any more light than normal hybrids, so make sure you don't burn it as I did. Next we have this Cattleya gaskeliana variety Alba. I have this orchid from Orchid Garden for about 2.5 years now, and the orchid is doing amazing. Now you see some damaged leaves, of course. That is my fault. There are some burns, mechanical damage. That doesn't affect the performance of the orchid. She is potted in semi-hydro, has a ton of roots, and she has so many directions of growth. This is one single plant, and it has 7 directions of growth. At the moment it's growing 7 suitables. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So not only 7, so 8 directions of growth for an orchid of this size is amazing. Now Cattleya is a rather small sized plant, and she will grow a little bit bigger than this, but she will not get a monster Cattleya. So this orchid is or was a 1 year from flowering size, so soon enough she will get to produce a sheath and bloom. Actually, I believe that maybe this growth has a chance, and somewhere in here I see a second leaf, so that is quite interesting. Sometimes she does produce that, but she is a unifoliated normal, so I am really looking forward to seeing her in bloom. Now, I did remember I had many more orchids from Orchid Garden, but I just cannot find them at the moment. I have so many orchids, so I don't know if I have resell them or they just did not die, because I would have remembered that. So I don't know, maybe I have sold or sold the rest. Yeah, I guess these are all the orchids that I have from Orchid Garden. If you have any questions, guys, please leave them in the comment section below. As I said, I am super happy with my order. My friend, I am sure, will be also happy. Overall, the quality of their orchids is very good. Thank you very much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye!